Should I make you pick one of the 4 remaining?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I think I favor. I'm on the trendy bandwagon. I like a little bit of trendy in my life.
Just because I think I'm a big fan of the Sokiri. Like, okay, trendy looks incredible and unbeatable, but Sokiri's aim is fun for me to watch.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I wish that my aims like looked like that. So here we go. Though we're kicking it off. Trinity and Raze, both of them. I'm specking Trin right now, who is below 100 health for the first time in this tournament, dropping all the way to 70. I saw 50 flashing, 40 flashing there for a bit. Both of these guys are right in each other's face, dodging like crazy. But yeah, Trinity moves a little bit to his left and looks like he favors that and does so much damage to Raze that they get right up in each other's face and to kind of do a little bit of a long strip, but Raze reclaims the center of the map and tries to do a little bit of AoE dodging. This is the furthest they've been from each other, and this is the longest fight that each of them have had all day today. 150 HP for Trinity, down to 30 for Raze, getting really low. Can Trinity finish this off, going back up? And he does. That is an incredible first round. 46% to 48% against somebody that's dodging that well.
Wow.
Even compliments the dog, saying strong dodge in chat after round 1. This could be an endurance fight. I don't know where this one's going. That was way closer than what I was expecting.
They're just throwing haymakers at each other. Like, this is just... Oh.
It looks so good. Trinity down again to 80 health. Raze has got the upper hand, at least in this fight. He actually flashed 200 for briefly there. Again, I'm sitting around 190 health. Really looking really good. It looks incredible in these short strafing mid-range fights. Raze looks almost unbeatable and does catch that one. They're back again. So Raze is actually winning on damage. 4.4k to 4.3. Both are stuck at 49%. Both dodging looking absolutely incredible, but still both hitting very close to 50%. That's amazing. Raze again.
Wow.
Off the rip is gonna go down. I think. Oh, was stuck around 11 HP for forever, and Trendy was not able to finish it off. That might come back to bite him here. He tries to again kind of get it around Raze. You don't see Trendy having to put these type of dodge mechanics to use. Again, trying to get around Raze, and Raze is sitting there.
Wow.
Okay, had him down low for forever and was not able to finish them off. But from there on, it's been 5 in a row now for Trin.
What can Raze really look to do here?
I think you got to back up, man.
He just puts him into a wall. Like, I mean, yeah, no, he's got to, especially knowing, because it's not necessarily a secret what sensitivity Trinity plays on, but I get maybe Raze has to match that high sensitivity to just be able to compete in this match. Yeah. I know what sensitivity Raze is on.
Spectating from Trendy again. Raze takes the middle of the map and has Trendy kind of, never mind. Raze then backs into a corner and Trendy's sitting on 150 HP and spams a chat line. Back to 200 HP, and this is going to be it. It's just, Trendy's just looking too good today. Makes up a little bit of a longer dodge, and Raze just completely misses that. Just not expecting it, just switching, dodging up a little bit, and that's going to give him the win.
53.
Here we go.
On Sokiri's.
Sounds good. Endler starts middle of the map. Sokiri, it starts pushing Sokiri. Sokiri has to back up and is actually plus backing key a little bit here. Still stuck really high in the, well, actually now we're down to about 100 HP, so we're even Steven through this. Endler still pressing the fight, still W keying into Sokiri's. Maybe this is something that Endler knows that I do not, about how you kind of get an advantage here. We're sitting about 50% LG for both of these, and Sokiri's continues to back up and do some damage. A little bit of a mouse reposition there, but maybe that'll play into the favor if this fight remains in front of Sokiri's face. Still sitting at 100, still even Steven. This could go a while. Sokiri starts dropping down to 30 health, down to 40 health. Yeah, took a weird angle there. Great angle from Endler and is able to get the win. But that one was a little bit of a long fight. We have 2.5k damage coming out of Endler in that first round. This could go the distance.
2, 1.
Sokiri starting again off on a wall, and Endler again pressing the fight. Both of these guys are just kind of staying in each other's face. No real circles are happening, not much anti-mirroring or anything for a long distance, just kind of playing the game of short strafes and seeing who can hit more, and it is Endler right now. Sokiri tries to throw a long dodge in there, but Endler beats them to the punch. Sokiri is having to react more than what we've seen Sokeries do in the past. Previous matches, we were talking about how Sokeries' aim is so relaxed and is able to just kind of track people's strafes because being that relaxed allows you to see people's strafes a little bit clearer. Inler is dodging to a point and kind of panicking Sokeries where those fundamental techniques aren't showing through that much anymore. Sokeries is still hitting 47%, but just not as well as Inler is hitting Sokeries. I think this is a little bit of panic mode coming out, especially down 5-0. And Sokeries is trying anything they can to just hit more in order to win these fights. Okay, and that was something different out of Sokeries, and I love to see that. That Sokeries made like a full 360 around the room, went to every single corner, and just held like left strafe, and was able to just burn Inler down doing that. Something unexpected.
That. Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah. And it's good. It'll win you some fights. Sokeries is doing that again. Just longer dodging. Fakes one way, and I bet you see a very long left stripe here. Inler caught at that time, though. Inler didn't let Sokeries get around the corner. Let's see if Sokeries tries the other direction. Yeah, so as soon as Inler goes that way, moving to the left, Sokeries is going to react and try to circle that way. Again, Inler blocks it, though, from happening, so Sokeries has to back out of that long strafe and that circle dodge. Inler caught him that time again. Sokeries took so much damage, down to 50 HP there. Backs out and moves back into this rhythmic 80 strafe and ends up losing the fight. That was beautiful to see.
I'm gonna check out Sokeries again.
Yeah, I'll say on Sokeries as well. Sokeries hits a ton right there. He's just saying, okay, I'm gonna go this direction, and I'm just gonna hit 60% on you. Let's see what happens there. Sokeries still pegged at 200.
Keep hitting Sokeries.
And they're screaming. Sokeries knows it. Sokeries.
Was Sokeries sandbagging?
I don't know. That was the most.
That was decisive.
That was the quickest round, right?
Wow.
That we've had, I think. Yeah, that was the most decisive round for sure. AD fight in the middle of the arena. Sokeries still trying to circle towards the left. Every time Inler goes the other direction, Sokeries is putting a little anti-mirror circle in there. I like it. Sokeries not letting Inler very close at all. Every time Inler gets there, circling away and backing up. Sokeries thinks that like the mid-range to far distance might favor him, and it just might. Sokeries, 180 HP. Can hear Inler screaming, but can't do the damage to finish the kill. Finally gets it done. 8-4. Inler 50%, Sokeries 49%. Sokeries has won the last 2 rounds. Might have found something here, trying to keep the distance. And every time Inler cuts them off on the long strafes to the left, Sokeries is circling away. Let's see if that strategy holds true. Inler, middle of the arena. Sokeries 130 HP. Inler ahead in this fight. Definitely hitting a lot. Sokeries tries to circle out of it, and Inler just pegs him. The LG will not leave. Sokeries down to 20 health. Can Sokeries fight this off? No. 9-4.
Wow.
In the middle of the arena, Sokeries up to an early lead on this. Inler W keying into Sokeries. Sokeries kind of backing up. Wants to stay in this mid-range battle. Is hitting a lot. Inler starts crawling back. They're dead even at this point. Inler hitting so much. This might be it. And that's it. Get Sokeries a small boat, because he's Gondola.
I'm going to start on Rays here.
Me too. Sokeries, again, giving Rays the middle of the room seems to be something that Sokeries is comfortable doing. And Rays is hitting a lot. So, okay. Sokeries brings this back, though. Puts in a longer strafe, and Rays is not able to really understand that for a few seconds. But then once Sokeries starts doing ADs inside of a little bit of more confined space, Rays starts beaming here. Not much change in distance so far for either of these. Rays is still just maintaining the center, and Sokeries is just circling around the outside. Not sure who's winning this one. Sokeries seems to be a bit of ahead at this point. Rays is down to 60 health. Maybe Sokeries has the endurance from the last match. Is super warmed up. Starts circling Rays, but Rays is climbing back. Sokeries is sitting around 150. Rays is sitting around 100 HP.
Wow.
Rays gets Sokeries down. Sokeries starts screaming, but then climbs back. Socrates continues to back up just a little bit. Is now up against a wall, but is beaming Rays. I saw 30 HP flash, and I thought Socrates might have something if they circle out of it and are able to punish, but Rays comes back, is now winning this fight.
Wow, this is awesome. These are the matches that are really cool. The ones that are pretty even.
Yep. It's good to see Socrates. Tons of damage right off the rip. Rays just staying in the middle there, and Socrates kind of wants him to be there. It seems like, okay, I'm very confident if you're this distance, and I'll just track whatever your strafe patterns are. Socrates just pegged at 200 HP. Just continuously, just slowly moving to the left. Here's Ray screaming. Is able to finish the kill?
Ray's
I've never heard somebody scream that much.
Wow.
Yeah, just maintaining, just staying alive. Here we go. Okay, 9-6. I know the score doesn't say that, guys, but Rays needs to win 1.
Socrates needs 4.
Socrates needs 4. Rays again starts off in the middle of the map. Will Socrates pull anything out? What happened in that brain in those 2 minutes? Socrates is winning the fight so far, still stuck at 190 health. Drops a little bit down to like back up to 190. Flashes 200 for a bit. Socrates is doing a lot of work here. Rays brings it back. Socrates put a little bit of a long strafe in there. Rays mirrored it perfectly. Rays down up again, 200 HP and still controlling the middle of the map. Where can Socrates go from here? He's going to have to circle out to the left, moves a little bit to the right. Socrates down to 100 HP, both of them even. Is this going to be another 4-minute round? Are we going to hit the 20-minute time limit again? 100 HP from both. Rays a little bit lower than that. I saw a 50 flash. Socrates about 150. Doesn't matter though. Still, Socrates is preferring these longer distance fights. It's crazy how much damage they're trading on these longer distance fights. You can hear him screaming though. That's 1 for Socrates. Okay, so we got 9-7.
9-7.
Round begins in.
Yeah, even Socrates is saying it. Props to you for playing long range.
1.
Socrates knows Rays wants to press everything, but Socrates does not. Socrates still very high in HP, still 200. Rays sitting at 120. With these long-range fights, I don't think we're going to see anybody win very, very quickly. It's going to just be whittling them down to 0 health. Still even. Lots of 80 dodging. Nobody moving that much around the map. Everybody's a little bit afraid to do a long strafe because they'll get just 100% LG'd and beamed. Being very selective on when they push the W key. Being very selective on when they hold a strafe key for any time.
Red wins the round.
Rays heard him screaming. Rays able to smoke him. All right, here we go. Grand finals.
I'm starting on trend.
Begins in.
First to 10. I'm starting on Trent as well.
2.
Let's see what happens. Is Trent going to W key? Trent is going to W key. This is a very close fight. Trent taking a lot of damage, more damage than he has already. Dropped below 100 HP for the first time I think we've seen in at least 9 rounds, but still doing so much. Trent actually taking so much damage that the aim looks a little wild right now, actually. Trent hitting 49%. Endler is definitely winning this fight. Is just backing up and is able to hit so much. Trent is actually panicking a little bit because of how hard Endler's hitting. Definitely hasn't fought somebody tonight that's hitting like this, but is still able to exploit some of these angles and is working so much that they can crawl back all the HP. It's a little bit further range at this point. I don't know who's that's going to favor. I guess we're going to find out, but Trendy seems to be just smoking at the end there.
Round begins in.
Trendy looking really good. 3-0.
2.
Absolutely fantastic.
1.
Maybe I overstated. Maybe I didn't show enough faith in trend.
Is it trend?
Yeah, I think it's trendy,
Okay.
but I also think
Trendy
he's
is
just a
pegged at
trend.
200.
He himself is a
He's just
trend.
quite incredible. The 7 CM aimer.
It's absurdity.
Losing this fight, though, down to 30 HP. Endler still up at a 180. What can Endler do? Back up, Endler. Trendy crawling back. Back to 150 HP. Endler's trying to occupy the middle of the map, but Trendy hears Endler screaming.
Red wins the round.
And that's it. 50% still for Trendy on a Dodger as good as Endler.
It's absurd.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Trinity again, middle of the map. Burying in there a little bit. Looking for an opening to take an angle. Does. Inler cuts it off. Inler circles all the way around and does a lot of damage. Gets Trinity below 100%. I like that. I want to see more of those moves. Whenever Trinity takes an angle, Inler needs to circle out of it hard.
Holy
Backs up into the center of the map
shit.
and just gets beamed.
There was
What
like
a dog.
4 or 5 seconds that Trinity didn't stop hitting.
By Trendy. Trendy does a little spin at the end right there. 49% for Trendy. Both of their arms have to be feeling it. We don't get a break though. 4 more seconds. We're back into a round.
1.
Trendy's on 7 CM. His arm isn't
7
even
CM.
feeling it.
That's true.
Maybe this is why he's as good as he is. But I think a lot of people here are using really high sensitivities. But man,
Don't try 7 CM at home. Work
yeah,
your
try
way
5.
there. Oh my god.
No, what Hot Rod said. It's a recipe for disaster.
Both of these players hitting so hard. Trinity taking time to span. Impressive. All I hear is ringing LG, but nobody dies.
That one's HP barely changes.
I don't understand how these players are able to hit so well and dodge so well at the same time for such a long duration.
Oh.
It's crazy. Trinity takes at a crazy angle.
Really got in there. Wow.
Could this be it?
A goose egg in the finals?
In the finals against somebody as good
1.
as Inler. Inler starts off a little bit down in this fight. Doesn't seem like they're doing anything crazy, just kind of 80 dodging a little bit. Oh, they put in a lot longer strafe right there. Trini puts in a jump, Inler puts in a jump. What's going on? Is Inler giving up? 2 HP. That's it. That's it. That's all she wrote. Trinity takes it, the final, with a goose egg.